Airbnb sits on some of the most valuable rental data on the web, and it fights hard to keep anyone from pulling it out. The page loads with JavaScript, IPs get blocked fast, and the layout changes often enough to break the scraper overnight. In this video, we'll explain how to actually get this data at scale. But first, let's talk about why it's worth the trouble. Businesses rely on Airbnb data to track competitor pricing, spot market trends, and analyze guest reviews for sentiment. Travelers use it to compare prices before booking a trip. Now, there's no one correct way to scrape Airbnb data. It depends on technical skill and scale. All you need to know is where it lives. Right-click a listing, hit Inspect, and there it is. One container tagged item prop equal to item list element with the title, price, rating, and URL all packed inside. At this point, you've got two options. Build your own scraper with Python and Playwright, or use a scraping API that handles the hard parts for you. Let's try both. Here's what you'll need to build a custom scraper. Python version 3.7 or newer, Playwright to load the page like a real browser would, and Decodo's residential proxies to avoid rate limits and appear like a real user. We import Playwright to automate the browser, plus 3 built-in libraries: CSV for saving the results, time for pacing requests, and regular expression for pattern matching. Next, we plug in our proxy details from the Decodo dashboard. This is key to keeping the scraper hidden and running safely. The scraper has two main jobs: extract the title, price, rating, and URL from every listing, and handle pagination in a single session so we don't lose our progress. Inside the scraping loop, this line targets Airbnb's specific item elements to grab every listing on the page at once. With that list ready, we pass each container to our extraction helper, which pulls the raw text and splits it into clean, searchable lines. To find the rating, we use regex to search those lines for a specific pattern, a number followed by the review count in parentheses. For the price, we target its unique class element directly. That's the core parsing logic. You can grab the full, production-ready script with all the extra boilerplate from the blog post linked below. To scrape safely without getting blocked, the script runs headless, mimics a real user agent, and injects a script to hide our WebDriver signature. Saving the data is just as simple. The script collects every listing, then writes the whole batch to a CSV file. Let's see it in action against listings in Limassol, Cyprus. Just one page in, it's already pulled over 20 unique properties, each with its rating and price attached, all saved and ready for pandas for deeper analysis. If building and maintaining your own scraper sounds like a lot of work, try Decodo's web scraping API. It handles proxy rotation, renders JavaScript, and manages rate limits for you. Web scraping API can even return Airbnb pages in clean Markdown. No additional parsing required. Either way, you now know where Airbnb's data lives and what it takes to pull it out. Whichever scraping path you choose, the full code and setup guide are in the blog post linked below. And I'll see you in the next one.